Well, in short, we solve inventory problems. Our customers oftentimes have goals that they are trying to have a positive effect on their operation, and we kind of view it as it's our job to assist them in achieving those goals. This requires more than just walking in and performing a physical count. It requires adaptability and going the extra mile to help them achieve those goals. So we recently had an interesting project with some extreme conditions. We were working in a cold storage facility. Temperatures were running about 2 degrees Fahrenheit. We had our technology set up. We had everything ready to go. Our technology was able to operate in those colder temperatures. A couple things popped up unexpectedly. So number one, we had touchscreen tablets. Exposing your fingers in those types of temperatures made it very difficult to operate the touchscreen. In addition to that, we also ran into some problems where the SKUs on the labels were cut off and they were not barcoded, so we were not able to really capture and validate the full SKU. And we had to make a pretty quick pivot in order to accomplish the goal. So we kind of rallied the customer together, the leadership team. We came up with some alternate ways to get the job done. We had to pivot from a full electronic count to a manual count. It wasn't something that we had ever done before, but we made some technology adjustments to be able to capture those hand counts, and we adjusted our processes working with the customer, and in about 45 minutes to an hour we were able to come up with a solution to actually get the job back on track and get it done. Especially in warehouse environments, sometimes you're not sure what you're going to run into, so you do your best to plan, but you have to be adaptable as very different conditions present themselves. Kind of the two basic sectors that we focus on are warehouse, and by warehouse that can include both distribution and manufacturing facilities. It also kind of includes, we also include our asset-based services under that. On the retail side, we focus more on convenience stores and liquor stores. A lot of companies out there, they know how to deliver a count and they do it very well. Sometimes when you hand that data off to a customer who may not have the knowledge of actually getting that information loaded into their systems for operational use, sometimes it can just stop there and they don't really get the full value. So before we ever enter into a project, we try to understand the end-to-end scope, go beyond just the count, and make sure that we have defined those processes up front to get that information loaded into their point-of-sale systems or back-office systems, so that they can take advantage of that from an ordering perspective and a tracking perspective. On the warehouse side, we have the ability to capture things some of the other companies aren't able to. So we get asked to come in to help with not only capturing SKU and quantity and location, but we also get asked to capture lot numbers, batch numbers, serial numbers. We have tablet-based technology that gives us the ability to verify that information literally as it's flowing into the database. And so when we finish the count, the data is already scrubbed and it's ready for implementation into the warehouse management system.